Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Cards look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Max Scherzer starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 12:35.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games. Grounded weakly toward third. Turner's got to get rid of it. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
That is third. The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. The Dodgers coming up, and we... Matthew Liberatore, the lefty from Arizona, gets the ball. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm hoping to see Justin Turner turn it around. I mean, this guy was a 300 hitter last season. Clearly, something's off for him right now, but I do think we'll see him change his fortune as time goes on. He's too good of a hitter to let this go on much longer.
Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. He played an... And stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Guy having another solid campaign, Hero. Coming off a month with double-digit dingers.
Yeah, I was going to say solid. I'll raise you a little bit. That's in fuego right there. Double-digit bombs in 1 month. Watch out for this guy. He's on fire.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 2 hits in 25 tries. The 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here now is Will Smith. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Brett Taylor.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 17 home runs, 39 driven in. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Liberator isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And that will be the first base hit of the ballgame for the Dodgers.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Nero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And he takes ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he takes a cold strike 1.
great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Taylor, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Edwin Rios is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One left for... And now the first pitch. Demetrius Lewis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Scherzer has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Taylor is there. One away. And now Tommy Edman. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 5.
Next, it'll be Austin Dean as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves in air. So here's Cody Bellinger. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the AB now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. and another foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Albert now.
As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
Here now is Trey Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lewis able to track it down for the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
At the plate now is Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
As a look, now the pitch. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Again, another foul ball. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Back-to-back strike. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in next, Mookie Betts. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
The next 0-2. A shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Will Smith. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Lewis is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Now it'll be Chris Taylor, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch on the way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0 LA. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Popped him up. Smith is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Demetrius Lewis.
So now to the plate, Demetrius Lewis flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
First pitch of the AB now. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now that the designated
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. First delivery to him. And he lays off there 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, number 5.
Next will be the designated hitter, Austin Dean, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Line hard toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Here it comes on 0-2. Line toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
So now to the plate, Edmundo Sosa, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. that's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is in to score from third. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Well, baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 offering.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Cards forced to bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Albert Pujols.
The first baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Pujols.
Fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
1 and 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Out in front of it, strike one. No hits to this point. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So a two-run shot to left center, 38th home run of the season for him. And it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Joe Kelly comes on now and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Stepping in now, Demetrius Lewis. There's a line drive and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit. That brings in Tommy Edman. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lewis on at first. Nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The batter, number 5.
Now to the plate, Austin Dean. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Set. Here it comes. swing and a ground ball to third. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
The catcher,
Yadi Molina digging in now. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Now here's the first offering.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Fouled away. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. This one's down to third. Arenado's got it on the first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the speed threat, Edmundo Sosa. Now the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. And that is 27 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Phil Bickford is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. Number 31 for him on the season. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The third baseman,
Ready to take his hacks again, Nolan Arenado. Blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
3 runs already home here. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. He's got it. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Ready now is Demetrius Lewis. Singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Now to the plate, here is Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
baseman, Justin Turner.
Alex Reyes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
First delivery to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 to first, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Edwin Rios.
At the plate, Edwin Rios, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball just inside. Cody Bellinger is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Scott Alexander enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Alexander.
And now the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Turner has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Dean. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Next, here is Edmundo Sosa. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. And now here is Albert Pujols. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Set and the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bader is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 6.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last debut. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 1. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The batter, number
Here's
5.
Corey Seager. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that's in there for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
6-1, the final tally today. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Matthew Liberatore gets